Good evening, YouTuberinos. I hope everybody's doing well and swell today. In this video, I'm going to read more of the help overview of the Braille Sense U2. As most of you guys know, the Braille Sense U2 comes in various different forms, such as cell numeric forms. There's a 32 and a 14 and a Braille Sense Mini that I believe involves 18 cells. I can't remember, but I hope you enjoy the presentation, and I hope that you guys love all the helpful information about the unit. We're going to be reading about not only the sections of help overview, but this mainly applies to the basic functions. At the end of the video, contact information will be listed for HIMS Inc. And let's get started with the presentation. Let's start at a particular section that some of you guys might be familiar with. The last few sections of the basic functions, we talked about the help menus and the sub-menus. Now we're going to talk about something a little more fun. I hope everybody had a great, wonderful Wednesday night, and we hope everybody loved all the other parts of the manual reading. In the last part of the section, we talked about names and symbols and different control symbols and edit combo boxes. I believe we talked about using the function keys, so we'll go to the next section. So, in this next section, we're going to talk about the AC adapter supply. This section is under Section 2.4. Section 2.4, the AC adapter supply and the battery pack. It is useful to know the remaining battery power on the U2, labeled respectively as the braille sense U2, so you can determine how much time you have before you must charge the battery or connect the AC power. To check the battery power, labeled respectively as the battery status, press space -1 and .6. This command is labeled respectively as space .1 and 6. The unit displays the following two items. 1. Battery power level, and is expressed as a percentage of the remainder battery power compared to a full charge. 2. Power source battery or AC power. Notice at the end of the word power and toward the beginning word of the word battery, there are indicating parentheses. The beginning parenthesis indicator before the word battery is .5, 1, 2, and 6. And at the end of the word power for AC power, the ending parenthesis indicator is .5, .3, 4, 5. This is for new learners to Unified English Braille, and this is also for any new viewers that are studying to be teachers of the visually impaired. If the battery power level drops under 15%, the U2 displays the battery status on the braille display, also known as the braille pad, and announces that the battery has less than 15% of its power remaining charged. If the battery power level falls below 5%, the U2 gives you a warning prompt indicating that your battery power level is under 5% and the U2 will be automatically turned off in 1 minute unless you connect the unit to an AC power supply. When the U2 is shipped, the battery pack is not installed. This is done to prevent damage during shipping process. When you insert the battery into the unit for the first time, the unit may display an inaccurate battery power level. Before using the U2 for the first time, please charge the battery for at least 6 hours. You may use the unit during the initial charge. However, it is recommended, if you do that, the unit remains connected to AC power for at least 7 hours to fully charge the battery. When you remove the battery from the U2, make sure your unit is turned off, especially when the AC power adapter is not connected. If you remove the battery while the unit is on AC power and is not connected, you will lose all data stored in RAM, including open documents, emails, and contacts or appointments that have not been backed up. If you remove the battery and do not have the U2 connected to AC power, the data stored in RAM remains for about 1 hour. To save your RAM data, the U2 must be connected to an AC power supply, also known as an AC adapter or battery pack, within an hour, or this data is lost. Note, when using the CD-ROM / external hard drives, when you connect an external CD-ROM drive to the U2, please use the AC power adapter for the CD-ROM. It takes about 1 minute for the CD-ROM to be recognized by the braille sense U2. Please avoid using both an external hard disk and a CD-ROM drive with the U2 at the same time, or U2 may be short of power and the unit may shut down. The U2 can be charged via a USB cable. However, charging with a USB cable supplies less power, so the U2 then does the AC adapter's job. While charging U2 via USB, if you use the unit continuously or continuingly, the battery may not charge, or depending on how much power you are using, the battery may even continue to drain. If you want to charge the U2 via a USB cable, it is recommended that you leave the unit powered off while charging. If you use a USB cable other than the one shipped without or with the unit, the U2 may not recognize external USB devices or may not be charged. Please always use the USB cable which is provided with the U2. When the battery is completely depleted / dead, though you connect the unit to the AC adapter, also known as connecting the AC adapter to the U2, the unit may not immediately wake up. After charging a few hours, U2 will power up normally. If you want to use the U2 as soon as you begin charging it, remove the battery from the U2 and connect the AC adapter after the braille sense wakes up. Connect the battery and you may use braille sense while charging. This concludes the battery supply for the BrailleSense U2 of section 2.4. For more information involving the BrailleSense U2, please visit the following website via going to https://support at hims-inc.com. Actually, the correct website is https://hims-inc.com. On their website, you can find the phone number for the department, also known as the phone number for technical support. The Department for Technical Support is open from 8:30 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. CDT, labeled respectively as Central Standard Time. If you have any questions, feel free to call the department and you can receive further online tutorial training about the unit. Please subscribe to our channel, Thomas and Savanna. If you would like more content about the manual, please feel free to leave a comment down below. And we look forward to providing more adaptive tech skills for you. Y'all take care and have a great evening.